guys, I thought I would just come on and do a short little video just to show you some of my favourite things that I bought secondhand in 2020. I've just had a little look back at my wardrobe and thought I bought so many really lovely things last year, and I've been able to wear them, albeit not in the same circumstances as I would have liked to, but I thought I would just come on here and just show you where I bought them from, how much they cost. So the first one came after watching Emily in Paris. I was in awe of her outfits. It was just such a bold statement, and yeah, I just really wanted to try and mimic that in some kind of way. So I went onto Vinted and I started looking up for two-piece blazer and skirt duos, and I came across this pair. So it's like a blue and pink check, and I've got so much wear out of this. This was going to be like a perfect in the office kind of outfit, but obviously that didn't really happen, but I've made sure to get my wear of it, and a couple of times I've gone to the office I've had it on. But so that was £11 on Vinted, which I just thought was amazing. It was originally an ASOS brand, so I did look up what it would have cost, and each bit of the set would have been about 20 quid each, so it's a real big saving to shop secondhand, and it's in as new condition, so really doesn't impact it at all. But in regards to Emily in Paris, I think you'll see from a lot of my purchases this year it's really influenced it. As the second thing is this rather colourful tennis skirt in this gorgeous yellow, and I've just been trying to pair this with like fun t-shirts, like puffy sleeve tops, something just a bit fun on the top with, although it's a pop of colour just on the bottom. So yeah, I've been getting so much wear out of this, and like I've been really enjoying trying to wear it different ways. I think that's one of the number one ways to get the most wear out of your wardrobe, is to pair things together and like set yourself a little challenge. Try not to wear the same thing twice, where make sure that you're putting a different top with it every single time, and you'll realise how many outfits you can get out of one item. It's just having those versatile bits in your wardrobe really does make the difference. And this was on a Facebook site called Swap Family Finds, and I bought it for £5, but you can also swap items on there if you've got something that the seller would like, which is great. And it's what I'm really focusing on this year, is swapping. I mean we're only on the 10th of Jan, but I haven't bought anything so far, so we're setting off well. I think in 2020 I think I was buying, it was sort of my coping mechanism seemed to be going on, because I couldn't go down to the charity shops for the weekend. It seemed to me I was going on Vinted, going on Depop, and I was just scrolling like I was on a social media and seeing what I could find, and it really wasn't a very sustainable way for me to be shopping, because I then was buying all these clothes and we were in the middle of a pandemic. I couldn't go and wear them, so that is why this year I'm having a real focus on swapping. But I did manage to go to a charity warehouse sale at the end of the first lockdown somehow. I don't know if it should have really gone on, to be honest, but that's another matter. But it was, you got to fill a bag, and this worked out at this gorgeous dress, worked out at being about 20p. It's from a brand called Lovers and Friends, and I had never heard of it until I was advised to look it up, and it was actually a £200 dress. I know it doesn't particularly look like it might be, but yeah, so this cost me 20p, and I am going to get so much. I got some wear out of it in the summer. It was just at the right time when I bought it, but I'm going to be getting so much more wear out of it this year, hopefully. So I wanted a real focus on tops to go with jeans, especially when you're working from home and you're doing your Zoom calls and all you can see is your top half. I wanted to have some nice things to be able to wear with that. So another Emily in style influence was this corset style crop top with these puff lace sleeves, which are just absolutely stunning. It looks great with jeans, it looks great with skirts, it looks great with joggers when you're on a work call. And this was £4 on Vinted, and they keep having this really great thing where it's 99p delivery, but you go pick it up from your local collection point for my Hermes. So for me it's like a 10-minute walk, and it gets me out of the house. I don't know, it sounds dreadful, but yeah, it just gets me going for a little walk, and then I get to go pick up one of my packages. So that was one of my definite favourite purchases of the year, and it influenced a lot more of my style. I think I definitely base other purchases off of it, which comes onto this one. Now my boyfriend hates this, he hates it with a passion, he calls me a princess when I wear it, but I just love the sleeves. They're a little bit extra, I've got to admit. But I'm just kind of there for it, you know. We've had a bit of a terrible year, and these just make a bit of a difference. So this top was £3 on Vinted. And it just goes so great with jeans, with tucked into like skirts, because it's white as well. It's so versatile, it goes with so many things, and the sleeves just add so much to the outfit. Just, yeah, I've been getting so much wear out of it, which you can tell because the quality of it is not great, which is just another reason why it's just not great to buy from fast fashion. But when you see something you like secondhand, it's worth it, and I'm gonna get lots and lots of wear out of this, as I already have done if you follow me on Instagram. So another thing that has really influenced my style has been prints and colour. I've gone from having a very bland wardrobe. It's been very, I mean, she says wearing a grey jumper, but I have had a very bland black, grey, white, navy, blues, just very cool tone clothing. But when you shop in secondhand, you're just opened up to this whole world, and you can, you see things that you wouldn't have even thought I would like that. And because there's only one of it, you have to make a decision like, well, that's caught my eye, do I like it? Yeah, well, I'll wear it. Yeah, well, that's mine then. And this was one of my charity shop purchases when they were open. It's an ASOS skirt. It's like a wraparound in this gorgeous print, and the orange just finishes off the outfit so nicely. It has pockets, which is a real plus, but the real winner is the price. It cost me £2. They were having a sale when they reopened, and you can't complain. £2 for a skirt that I've had so much wear out of, even though we've been in a national lockdown, so you can't complain. And that also brings me on to this jumper that I bought again on Vinted, which seemed to be all of my purchases this year. Again, ASOS, pink leopard print, and it just looks, it just finishes up an outfit. That's really what I've been going for, just stuff comfortable but just has a real impact on an outfit. And yeah, this was £3.50. And it's just in as good as new condition, so the price really doesn't, mean if it's a low price on Vinted, it doesn't mean that it's bad quality. It just means that you're nabbing a real bargain, and we can't say no to that. But the last thing that I would say is one of my favourite things in 2020 was these trousers. So they're Zara button up, white with a nice flared leg. Need an iron. As I've just heard, I don't own an iron. I just dry things and hope that they dry okay. But these tend to need to go in the airing cupboard before I wear them, try and get the creases out. But they just look so smart, like with this jumper, or just with a nice proper colour on top. They just look so smart. And I've got so much wear out of them. And again, they're just gonna be another like power outfit for the office. Sorry, I had left these over the other side of the room. I found these on Facebook Marketplace. They were in the men's section somehow, so the person listing them had definitely put them in the wrong place, because otherwise I think I wouldn't have been able to nab these. But I am a size 3, and I managed to find these they were brand new, Doc Martens for £20. Yeah, they were brand new. I mean, they're not now because I've worn them to death. but I didn't even realise how expensive they were. I was like, £20, they're probably my most expensive pair of shoes, and to me I was like, that was an investment purchase. But £20 for a pair of dogs is an absolute drop in the ocean. So I am really excited to have these in my wardrobe. They go with everything. They go with jeans, they go with skirts, they go with dresses. They are just so versatile, and I'm really excited that I now own them. So yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more of those in 2021 and probably 2022 and 23. They're gonna last forever, so they were a good buy. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and let me know what your favourite patches were for 2020. I'd be really interested to see.